it's still kinda Christmas, isn't it? This is Boxing Day. What does that mean, Boxing Day? Two people go out and have a fight or something? I'm sure you'll let me know. Just a couple of observations I have that I'd like to share with you. One of them, you may say that I really wouldn't know what I was talking about, but I do. It's about California. Anybody know where that is? You know, I used to know California in the 1970s. It was a good place then. Very nice. Anybody seen it today? It's a complete mess. Looks nothing like the posters you see. And of course, a lot of Californians for the past couple of years have been fleeing California, fleeing the state, getting away from the mess. And they're not always really welcome in other states. And I wonder why. Well, how did California get into the state that it's in now? Well, it's because it was run by Democrats for many, many years. And who put the Democrats into power there? Well, the Californian people. And Americans are scared that these people are going to move from California to another state and vote for Democrats in that state. And make that place a complete mess too. Because let's not be mistaken here. It's the Californian people who made California the mess it's in today. Of course, not all Californian people voted Democrat, and some that voted Democrat and saw what they did stopped voting Democrat. But majority obviously voted for Democrats. And if you take a look at any states in America that is run by Democrats on a long-term basis, they're all falling apart. Because a lot of Democrats push the old narratives and good at speaking, but not very good at doing what they say they were going to do, are they? And of course, I'm a Canadian, so how have I the right to say anything? Well, I have eyes, ears, and I've lived a long time, so I can see changes. And of course, Canada is no better at the moment either. It's going down the same route. Because they elected Justin Trudeau again, even though he made a complete mess of Canada the first 4 years. Now, whether or not some hanky-panky or some skullduggery went on that got him in this time, he's still going to be in for another 4 years. And if it was the Canadian people that majority voted him in, then Canada deserves everything it's gonna get. Democrats seem to be very good at blaming somebody else for the problems and not taking responsibility themselves. And of course, the whole world seems to have gone a bit crazy and gone woke. And what it really boils down to is weak people. People with no character. People without the power of conviction. Hell, even great big companies. Somebody says they don't like something, they go, "Oh, well, we'll change it for you. We don't want to upset you." What are big companies thinking? Weak companies will always fail. Weak people will always fail. Turning the other cheek is one thing, but laying down playing dead is another. Speaking of dead, you people noticed about the internet lately? Well, that's not lately. It's been going downhill for years. I remember when it came out, I could be on there hours and it was really interesting. But now, it's just bland. You get all the same videos again and again. They're all about the same. Mostly all about people reviewing movies, reviewing games, people reviewing reviewers. It's just how many people can do it. It's just completely boring to me. And it makes me laugh about YouTube saying it wants to help creators. In actual fact, it's killing creators. They're disappearing every day. I go on the internet now for a little time and then I'm gone because it's too boring. The same videos or the same type of videos, pushing a narrative or something. And it seems to be very childish videos as well. They don't seem to be adult videos. I don't mean what you think I mean. I mean they're not made by adults. It seems they're made by children. But these people are adults. I just don't get it. There is certainly no diversity on the internet anymore, even though they keep telling you there is, and certainly no imagination or originality left. Maybe a lot of people are like me out there now, who are slowly moving away from the internet and social media because there's nothing of interest there anymore. Or there's a lot of bickering and drama, but nothing else. People are turning into the movies that we're getting nowadays. All materialistic and for show, and no substance. I just realized a lot of my videos could be quite depressing, I guess. They aren't meant to be. I'm certainly not depressed, and I don't mean to depress you people. I'm just thinking out loud, that's all. Anyway, I did say in one of my other videos a little while back, I bought the game Resident Evil 2 Remake to bring me back into the old times. And I enjoyed the game, and I finished it. There's a few things I'd like to say about it, just on my perspective. Graphics was good, playability was good. The puzzles sometimes lacked a little bit of, finesse maybe. A little bit too many cutscenes. I want to play the game, not watch a movie. And too many boss battles. Why did boss battles come into the gaming industry? Because the game makers couldn't think of anything else to do, so they just had a boss battle where a person died many times. It sort of dragged the game out. That's all it was for. What I would have preferred is some more puzzles, maybe. But all in all, it wasn't a bad game in comparison to the games they're making now. But make no mistake, there was microtransactions in this game too. And I mean you could buy for £2.50 a different outfit or something. Jeez, that really makes all the difference. Superficial again, no substance. Thank you for letting me waste some of your time, and have a happy holiday.
I mean to kill you in 1 minute, Ned. Or see you hanged in Fort Smith at Judge Parker's convenience. Which'll it be?
I call that bold talk for a one-eyed fat man.
Fill your hand, you son of a bitch!